Okay, so you need to have completed 1 through 12 on your own. If you haven't done that yet, you can do that after we get done with the journal, but please go ahead and turn your journal page. We are going to use the back side of it. Today you still need to have out your purple, a pencil, scissors, glue stick, and the scraps, which ended up being page 339, and actually it's going to be page 340 that we work on. So you need all of those things out, and I think the best thing for us to do would actually be to cut out the story problems right now. And you may not love cutting and gluing, but it's a whole lot better than writing these whole story problems. So we're going to try to do just 2 of these problems. We'll probably do number 13 and number 15. So why don't we cut out 13 and 15. We don't need to keep anything on the left and right other than the numbers, but we're going to solve these problems. I didn't even save the multi-step problem solving. Didn't save that. That is good to know, though, that they're all going to be multi-step. So none of them are going to feel easy. There are going to be a lot of things we have to do. Probably be converting, right? That kind of stuff. So I saved number 13 with a line. And I'm going to save number 15 with the line underneath it. Now I can do a ton of work for that without having to worry about what I'm cutting. So we have number 13. We're going to put it up pretty high. And then we have number 15. We're going to kind of bring it here to the hole that's on the right. I'm going to kind of bring it in the middle. So you can go ahead and get those glued in. Again, pause the video anytime I'm going too fast for you. You can pause it and go back and rewatch it if you didn't understand something. Also, if you have the TV on or something while you're trying to do this math lesson, probably not the best idea, right? Right. You want to try to be focused like we would here in class, okay? The best you can do is pay attention, pause the video, rewatch if you need to, go into a quiet room, put headphones on, something like that, where it really is just you listening to the math lesson, okay? All right, and I guess not just listening, you're having to do all the things we're supposed to be doing. Okay, so we're going to look at number 1. Number 1 reminds me of Big Hero 6, just because his name's Hero, and I love that. But anyway, number 13 says, Hero has 5 kilograms of potatoes. Will you stop and with your purple, underline that. 5 kilograms of potatoes. And 2 kilograms of onions. So he's got 5 kilograms of potatoes, 2 kilograms of onions. Remember that would be abbreviated 5 kg, 2 kg. He plans to use 3.25 kilograms of potatoes. So he's going to use 3.25 of those, of the potatoes, and 550 grams, they've switched, everything has been kilograms until that, so we're going to have to do some conversion, but he's going to use 550 grams of onions for a recipe. How many total kilograms of the produce will not be used? Woo! They're looking for it in kilograms, and then they're looking for will not be used. So in your head, I want you to start thinking. We're going to have to find out how many total kilograms will not be used. So there's going to be a subtraction here at the end because we're going to be adding up or taking away some things and then recognizing how much of the produce is left over. Okay? So he uses 3.25 of those potatoes. So why don't we 3.25 kilograms of potatoes. So he had 5 to begin with. So let's just write 5 kg. And he's taking away actually I'm going to put this in a sentence. And he's taking away 3.25 kilograms of potatoes. You can't subtract the potatoes from the onions or anything like that. Let's just take away what he has from potatoes. They're checking something here. If you know how to do decimal subtraction, where's the decimal? On 5, it's at the end. So you just go like this, 5.0. And you're taking away 3.25. So if you've got an empty gap here, you need 0 the hero. Oh, see? Hero. You need 0 the hero. And if Bennett wants to stand up at home and do the button man dance, he can, or anyone can stand up and do it. But it goes like this. Do you know the button man, the button man, the button man? Do you know the button man? He lines the decimals up. You need 3 right there lined up. And then you can do subtraction. This will tell us how much of the potatoes are left. So 0 minus 5, can't do that. Borrow, that neighbor didn't have any. Go clear over here. borrow. When you borrow from there, you bring the 10 over, but we still need some over here on this 0, so you keep borrowing, right? 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 2 is 7, 4 minus 3 is 1. So 1 point, that's a 7, 75 kilograms left of what? Potatoes. Left of potatoes. That's what we have left of potatoes. But I need to find out how much of the onions we have left. So we started at 2 kilograms and we used 550 grams of that. So you can't even do subtraction yet because they're not the same. It's like fractions with unlike denominators. You can't do it until they become the same. So I'm going to change. I'll probably change this one to kilograms just because everything else has been done in kilograms. So let's take this grams and change it to kilo and find out how many it is. So we're going to do over here on the left, I want you to write convert. We are going to convert 550 grams, that's how you would abbreviate that, into kilograms. That way I can have the same denominators. I'm doing quotation marks right now. I need them to be the same in order to subtract or add them. So how did I get from grams to kilograms? Well, in this case, you're going to need a quick staircase, right? Let's just do it right here. I think that's enough. King Henry doesn't usually, these are grams, drink chocolate milk. Okay. I'm going to outline my staircase in purple. So should you. Okay. I have grams. I'm here in the middle, and I want kilo. So I need to go up the staircase. And how many times am I going up that staircase? Well, let's find the steps. I'm here. 1, 2, 3. 3 times up the staircase. 3 times. So the decimal right now is at the end, and I'm going 3 times up to the left. So 3 times to the left would look like this. 1, 2, 3. So it's 0.550. But remember, you don't need that at the end of a decimal. So you might as well just leave it 0.55. But we do like to put one at the beginning if it's nothing in the ones place. So that's how many onions, not he has left. All I did was the conversion, the convert. I need to still take away that amount from the 2 that he started with. So let's do the onion work over here. Okay, those are potatoes. Here's onions. Begin with 2 minus 0.55. Minus, whoa. Do you know the button man, the button man, the button man? Do you know the button man? He lines the decimals up. Notice where I put that. I can't just put the 0.55 over here because I knew the decimal on 2 from 2 kilograms is going to be at the end. And we're going to fly in quite a few zero the heroes there. All the empty place values. He lines the decimals up. Now I can button that up. 0 minus 5, can't do it. Borrow. Ugh, that neighbor doesn't have any. Keep borrowing. Regroup. Borrow again. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. 1 minus 0 is 1. So he has 1.45 kilograms left of onions. Let's find out what the question asked again. How many total kilograms of the produce will not be used? Okay. We already took away what he did use. So here's what he has left of potatoes. Here's what he has left of onions. Is this a subtraction problem or an addition problem? Think about that for a minute. I already know what he used, so this is what he has left. He has these potatoes left, and he has these onions left. I'm going to put them together so that I know how much total produce is not used. So I'm going to add these up now. Over here, I'm going to write, add the leftovers. We're going to put that in a box so that we know what's going on. We're going to add the leftovers. So I'm going to start with 1.75. That was the potatoes. Make sure they're both in kilograms. They are, so that's good. 1.75 and 1.45. 5 plus 5. Oh, do you know the button man, the button man, the button man? Do you know the button man? He lines the decimals up. 5 plus 5 is 10. That's 11 plus 1 is 12. don't have anyone checking my math. I have to make sure these are right. 3.20. Hey, if you ever notice on one of these videos that I've added something wrong or multiplied something wrong, please send me an email or comment, like on Google Classroom or something if you caught it, and I will reward you with stamps. So keep your eye out for that because it happens all the time. And that's okay, as long as we know that you can fix mistakes. Okay, so 3.20, when you're dealing with decimals, you don't technically need to say that 0. So we can just say 3.2 kilograms were left over. Let's come back up to the line and answer the complete question. How many total kilograms of the produce will not be used? First of all, double check. Did you find your final answer in kilograms? If we did not, we need to keep going. Let's look. I would maybe circle that. That is my final answer, and it is in kilograms. I'm ready. How many total kilograms of the produce will not be used? 3.2 kilograms, and now let's rephrase the sentence, of the produce will not be used. I have that final answer. All right, we're going to go through number 15 in the next video. So slide your journal down and push pause if you need to, and we'll see you in the next video.